Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're in tune to Win FM 98.9 on your radio dial. It's a beautiful Friday morning. It's thank God it's Friday again. Oh, Fridays are coming so fast and furious, it's frightening. That's not the only thing, it's the end of August is gone and September is here. Today is actually the 3rd of September already. I can't believe how this year is just speeding along. I honestly thought, you know what, it feels like it's just in July and we're getting ready for the summer vacation. About 10 years ago, this is what it would have been, but now it's September already, and it's the 3rd of September. I can guarantee you in the next 5 days will be the 30th of September, and that is what is happening lately. The months are just speeding by. I can't believe August is done. As a matter of fact, I can't even remember saying August. I was just saying July. I don't remember saying August, but I suppose that's what it is. It's a beautiful day here in St. Kitts, but it's extremely hot. It is too hot. I feel like I'm melting. I don't know if everybody feels the same way like me, but it's just absolutely too hot. It's one of the hottest summers that I've experienced in a long time, but it's the strangest thing. It's one of the greenest summers that I've experienced in a very long time. So I can't seem to understand it. Normally it's hot and dry, but now it's hot and green, hotter and greener. It's just, I can't seem to get grips with it. I suppose it's what we call global warming. Things are changing. We know of the situation right now is in New York. People have been flooded out. It's the world is in turmoil, it's in chaos. Fear is really a factor, and sometimes we just have to take some time out. And that is one of the reasons why I tell people we don't appreciate what we have in St. Kitts. We normally like now, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to drive up by the reservoir. I'm going to sit there and enjoy that beautiful breeze that comes to the trees and the view of Basse-Terre, and it's just peace and tranquility. It's a life that you'd love. It's a time to take yourself away from all the hustle and the bustle of life and the hectic lifestyle. It's just time to just relax and find yourself again, because I think we have all lost ourselves. We can't seem to cope well with the stresses of life because we are too caught up in it, and we haven't given ourselves a chance to find ourselves. We've lost ourselves and we can't seem to find it. But I would say to you that it pays to take some time out, because we know that we're living in a world where it's just tumultuous. We have all sorts of things that are happening. When it's not sickness, it's natural disasters, it's politics, it's just too much for us. It's hardships, having to deal with COVID. You know, it's people losing their jobs. And we can think of all the negative things, but one of the good things that we have to think about, the positive thing, is that we are experiencing in it, meaning that we are alive. And there's some people who wish that they were alive today, but we have to be grateful. My name is Sandra Queely Atherton. It's about that time, the time for Your Views. Your Views is a program that is aired on Win FM. It's a program where you can call in and share your views. And today we're going to operate on the open lines, where I would encourage straight talk while we discuss the issues. Definitely you will not be talking trash. You can be frank and candid, of course. I appreciate and love having lots of traffic. So in doing so, we'll definitely have the government working for you. And we know that we have a government that listens. And I can say that because, and it's not political. When we compare what is happening to the outer worlds, and we look at, I have friends in the Caribbean islands, and they're wondering how can we still manage. Or maybe the only thing I can say, if the information is not forthcoming, but we have to say kudos to the government, the things that they would have done. And people in one thing I like about Kittitians is that when in times of troubles you come together and you work together as a team. And we realize that, where I see people who are like EK is doing a very good job in still going around and trying to see how many people that he can help, understanding that we are in crisis mode and we have to stop. We have to put all our differences aside and see how we can help each other. I see Big Lice, of course, he's giving out school bags and books, and Akila is doing the same thing, but she's a minister, and I think that is some of their responsibilities. I mean, they have taken that on themselves, recognizing that people are in in crisis time, and parents are losing their jobs, and schools are getting ready to open, and it's really, really tough when you look at the price of school books. I was very shocked, and like I said, it's a government that really cares. When I was told I don't have to buy school books for Rain, she's in primary 5, sorry, and because the government that area has been facilitated by the government, and I am so much impressed. I asked the question because we are all experiencing hard times. The government must be experiencing hardships, because areas where they would have gotten, or sources of income have been coming in, that has been cut down. They're giving you relief on taxes. And normally, under normal circumstances, government would increase taxes, but our government would have cut back on taxes, and our tourism industry. It's just, it's been a thought. We see one boat coming in now and again, but at least we have a ship in the harbor, so we have to be grateful. It's not just us; it's the whole world that is facing these problems. And the question is, we don't know how much longer it's going to be. We don't know how long, but our people are very demanding. I've seen situations where government is helping in areas where normally, under normal circumstances, would have been our responsibility. So we have to show our gratitude. All of us don't support the same government, and government have made their mistakes, of course. But at the end of the day, we can still say kudos to them. They have withstood the test of time. We are grateful as Kittitians and Nivisians that we are in, when we make comparisons, we are in much better standings than our neighbors. So something good must have been happening. So that's an area that we need to show our gratitude. Like I said, we are operating on an open line this morning. So those of you who have concerns and you want to talk about it, remember, this is not a voices program, but we definitely would like to hear your voices and the way that you would express your views, because it's your views. That's the name of the program. We would try to stick to topics and not going all over the place, because that is one of the reasons why I don't really like to open the lines, because then you go off like a voices program where you can call in and say whatever you want to. But we like to discuss topics. This morning we want to talk about schools, the hardship of parents. We talk about people who are losing their jobs, and things that we can do to help each other. We want to look at areas where the construction is booming. That area is booming, and we have to say something good is happening, because there are things that are still happening in St. Kitts. I see the road works, most of it has been completed. In Sandy Point, it's a pleasure to drive on decent roads in Sandy Point. Kudos to the Honorable Minister Sean Richards. I suppose that is your responsibility. It's a promise that you would have made to the people, and you would have delivered. Congratulations to you and to members of Cabinet. I do hope that it's in times like these, we need level heads and people who have the know-how and the understanding of what to do. The numbers you can call if you want to call into the program is 466-0989, 762-0989, and 662-0989. Those are the numbers you can call in. I almost forgot the numbers. Haven't said them in a very long time. You can call in and you can share your views, whatever you want to talk about. Let's talk about schools. Schools are getting ready to open. We have the fear of children being exposed to that dreaded virus, COVID-19. We know that we are faced now with the Delta strain, and if you are looking the various, not the strain, the Delta variant, and if you are in tune with what's happening around the world, we would recognize now that children their health are becoming compromised. They have been affected by the virus. The Delta variant is easily spread. As some of the information that I would have garnered is that if you're in a place, or if you walk into a space where somebody who has been infected with the virus and been there for about 16 hours, that's how long it can stay in that space,